In this video, we're going to be talking about this whole crazy year of 2020, what it's bringing, maybe what it's bringing up for you, and how to truly make the most of it for yourself internally and also, for your loved ones and your family. So stick around. Welcome back to Project Live Awake. My name is Jana Nixa. This channel is all about mastering your mindset, raising your vibe so that you all can wake up to all that you truly are. And this is such a near and dear topic to me because it's something that's been life-changing for everybody. And that is this whole year. This is being recorded in fall of 2020. And it has been the most tumultuous, life-changing, crazy, unearthing year, I think, for anybody that's here. I mean, for anyone right now. I don't know that you could say there's ever been a time more tumultuous, more fear, or more just anger than what 2020 has really brought to the surface. Not just here in the US, but around the world. And so what I'd like to extend to you is maybe a different perspective on the things that are happening. Okay, now not to say that everything that has happened, I don't want to take away from that, because it has been a very, very sad year for a lot of people. A lot of people have lost their lives. A lot of people have lost loved ones. A lot of people have been very angered by feeling mistreated, misunderstood when it comes to, our differences in our backgrounds and our race. So I just want to throw that out there, that is not what I'm trying to talk about here. I'm not trying to lessen what has happened. The gift in all of this is how do we take what we've experienced and grow from it? What can we take from this year and really use to get to know ourselves better? What sorts of maybe old ways of thinking, old ways of existing need to be torn down? Because that's truly what is happening now. There's beauty in the fact that we've all been forced to slow down and really examine what's important to us. There's been beauty in the fact that all of us have been home together with our loved ones and our families, especially those that have small children. We've had more time to be with them, to get to know them even more, and to help guide them through this in a healthy way. So, while there is a lot of challenge out there, there's also a lot of growth. A lot of people right now are waking up. They're waking up from this hamster wheel of a life that they've been on for however long. And really, for the first time perhaps, taking a moment to really examine it and ask some tough questions. Like, is this really what I want? Is this the life for me? And not meaning that you just have to uproot everything and, move to Bali or whatever your version of that is. But it gives you the opportunity to really examine your life and, keep the things in place that serve you and are loving for you and are expansive for you and broaden that connection. But you can purge those that are no longer serving you. It's almost like our version of that show, Tidying Up. You get to really look at all aspects of your life and take a moment and feel what comes up and know that it's okay to let go. To know that certain ways of behaving or being or interacting in the world may have worked for you in the past, but that doesn't mean they have to continue to be with you just because they were at one point part of who you were. And if any of this is resonating with you, then that means you're going through an awakening. And I think maybe there's sometimes confusion around this whole woke versus awakening versus, what does all of this mean? Awakening means that you have woken up from this sort of mundane, going through the motions, just on autopilot kind of life that you've led. And you've taken this long pause, the big pause that has been this year. And it's given you the opportunity to be really honest with yourself. And I hope it's given you the opportunity to seek within, to start to understand what this whole meditation fuss is all about, to maybe do more of the inner work. And chances are, if you're watching this channel, then that is you. That you have started to ask these tough questions. You have started to tidy up and keep what feels right and whole and loving, and let go of the things that are no longer serving you. See, before having this pause, we were so busy in our lives that we couldn't see how to even take a step back, even for a day from it, to be able to ask these questions. So it's almost as horrific as things have been in a lot of ways. And I said that at the beginning of this video. I'm not trying to take away from those experiences. There are silver linings for those who are willing to ask the tough questions and to really challenge and go within and begin to cultivate that relationship, because you now have more time than you ever had. And in some ways, that's such a gift. So, the real point in this video is, this is one of the largest examples on a global scale that I think has ever been of really looking at it as, is the glass half empty or half full? And that's the choice all of us have to make. Are we going to continue to completely live in fear and just be potentially controlled by the information that is given to us by certain sources? Or can we take this time to up our self-care game, to maybe teach our children more about their inner selves, self-care, our families, to reach out to loved ones that maybe we were too busy for in the past, or friends, and lend that extra attention, just to be there, to hold space for them in this time, to really connect. So it is a choice in so many ways. There are gifts in this. There is light in all of this darkness. We just have to choose to want to see it. And the more we see it, the more it grows. And the more it grows, the more it spreads beyond us and to others. And so, if you haven't taken an opportunity during a lot of this downtime over the course of the last several months, I would ask you to maybe just begin to go within. And if you're thinking, where do I even begin with this? How does this even work? Please comment below. I am here to help. I have felt very called to do this for a long time, to help people wake up, get off that hamster wheel, and find their truth. And so it's not called Project Live Awake for nothing. So I'm here to help, to guide, to answer questions. So please comment below. And if you like this video and you want to see more on the awakening process and what to expect, it's going to be a little bit different for everybody, but just some of the signs and some of the different sort of similarities that people seem to experience. Again, comment below. Let me know. Let me hear from you. I want to know how to best serve you during this time, because I know it has been a very fearful, dark time for a lot of people. Don't forget to like this video and hit that subscribe and notification bell so that you can be notified as I put more up. And as always, keep shining your light.